Good evening, everyone, if there is an everyone to talk to. Looks like my mic is working. We're just loading into iRacing now. So we're just going to join the end of the practice session. And I'm going to close my... I'm not going to close my door because then a cat will come in and scratch. So everyone's just going to have to put up with my voice outside. So I'm just going to quickly check the stream is working before we go and do 1 or 2 laps. Let's have a little quick check. Looks like the stream's working. Let's see if we can hear it. Yeah, looks like it's all working. So guys, good evening. Hey Paul, this is a race. Yeah, it's about to start in like 5 minutes. I'm just going to do a couple of practice laps. I can see the chat messages, so if you talk to me, I can see. Let me know if the volume's all correct and all that kind of thing. So just going to do my my last practice lap. Hey Brady, how are you? This should be a good exciting race. There'll be lots of quick people in this one. The track is crazy fast, crazy bumpy. So if you watch this practice lap, you're going to see what I'm on about. So I came second in a race here yesterday. I was taken out by Greg Davin at the end. Who's quick in here? So at the moment it's Kyle Power is quickest. So Kyle in the standings there is by far the fastest. Let's see if we can get close to him. Thank you for joining me this evening, guys. Paula, thanks Paula. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, so I can read your messages up to the right of the screen here. Let me know if everything's working alright and how it's going. Yeah, this track's crazy, Paul. It's Sebring. So it's on an old airfield in Florida. Super hot, super bumpy, especially the final corner. It's very, very easy to crash. And you see it's so hard to... I'm on... Brady's on holiday. Oh, hi Brady. Okay, well... Join us for the next race when you're back from holiday. Okay, so we're about to start our practice lap. Probably only going to get maybe 2 practice laps in before the race. Kyle Power with a 2:07 is the target. Here's the bumps. So easy to lose control there. So this is obviously the runway.
Probably in the next 4 to 5 laps.
Turn 1's pretty crazy as well. Got me streaming on the T for Grandad. Thanks, Grandad. Thanks for watching. Nice to have a little audience. So this is just the last couple of laps of practice. So my predicted lap time at the moment will put me 2nd place. Let's see if we can improve on that. Predicted time still only good enough for 2nd place at the moment, so we're going to have to nail this final corner. Should be good enough for fastest now. Let's see if we go to the top of the times on lap 1. Yep. Okay. Should be our final lap now of practice, probably. Missed the apex there. Lost a tenth and a half. So easy to lose time at that hairpin.
Thank you.
Oh, way too deep into there. So Paul says 2.5, yeah, almost 2,500 subscribers. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, please click subscribe. But yeah, we're almost at 2,500. Right, so this is not going to be an improvement. We're going to need to maybe do one more lap if we have time. I don't think we've got time.
But just start keeping an eye on that fuel pressure light for me.
Bradley,
Yes, Brian.
could you share your setup with me if you want?
Yeah, I'm just using the standard PDS qualifying setup. But I will share it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm using another one.
Spin on the left side.
Oh. Good to know you don't get an off track for doing that. I'd try a bit more of an aggressive entry there, but it doesn't work. Right, let's give Brian this setup. So qualifying any second now. Yeah, I definitely missed the apex. Right, let's just send the setup to Brian. There you go, Brian. Setup sent. So,
Thank you, ma'am.
1 minute until qualifying. 52 people registered, it's a big one. So I'm currently sitting on 5,600 iRating. If I have a non-finish or a bad race, that will ruin that. So I'm going to try not to have a bad race, but anything can happen here. You saw how bumpy it is. It's so easy to crash. I was taken out of the lead in the last race I did here. Luckily still came second, but it's easily done. So any moment now we're going to qualify. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. What's Van Gene saying to me? going to share my stream on a couple of channels so people can watch. Cool. Let's just change that chat to all chat instead of top chat. So any moment now, guys, we'll go up for qualifying. You know how this works? We get 2 flying laps. Last time, I've only done 1 race here. Last race I spun in qualifying, so that wasn't a good start. Who's in the race? I haven't even looked. And I need a wee. It's all going wrong. Who have we actually got in here that's good? Greg Davin's in. So Greg is the big threat. Greg and Kyle. They're the 2 big ones. So Brian's quick as well, but I don't think he's that quick here. So Greg's leading the championship. I'm 4 points behind Greg in the Formula Renault championship. I do tend to beat him, but he has the potential to. Thanks, Paula. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I do tend to beat him, but he is basically the fastest person in these cars most of the time. So I need to beat him, claw back some points. But in all honesty, second place would be a success in this race because it's so hard just to finish. So if I come second, I'll be pretty happy with that because it'll still be an iRacing gain. Just do a practice start on the pit exit. So this is just a warm-up lap. The qualifying starts any moment now. This is just that you get like 1 warm-up lap before qualifying if you want it. But I'm only going to have a chance to do a few corners, so I was sat in the pits. So the key here is going to be to make sure I get a decent qualifying lap. As long as I'm within the top 3 in qualifying, then the race will follow from there. Please let me know, are my flags appearing? Are you seeing flags when the flags come up? Let's have a look. Yeah, good. It's all working. Right, qualifying, here we go. 2 laps. Let's do this. So just in case it's not obvious, the reason we call this a swarm, the reason this video is called Swarm Sebring, is because all the Missed Apex listeners that have iRacing and the contributors, hosts, panelists, we all run the same car livery basically, give or take a few colour changes, and we all enter the same race. So we call it a swarm because we're effectively all joining at the same time. So there's loads of people in this race I know, basically. The fastest one of those is Kyle Power. Greg, Dave, what's the best for outlap? Paul, best for outlap is to not scrub the tyres. So you want to generate some temperature. So you need to brake hard. Same as at the last track. But you don't want to enter the corners too fast and actually scrub the surface because the biggest problem is the tyres overheating. So you want to get enough temperature in, but you don't actually want to wear the tyres at all. So you see I'm going into these corners really slowly, and these fast corners that are coming up, I'm not going to enter with a bit of understeer, I'm going to go in below the limit. So we're still getting temperature in, but we're not getting too much temperature in. Hopefully that makes sense. So target time is anything below 2 minutes and 1 second. Unless the track's got a lot hotter since practice. So as long as we're under 2 minute 1, we should be front 2 rows.
Green flag.
There we go. I've got an itchy nose and I can't reach it.
Hey man, let's knock out a couple good ones here. Hard to find that entry.
Feels a little bit slippery, but let's see. So current predicted time is a 2-minute 2. If you see down the bottom there. We need under a 2-minute 1. I was actually slower through there than on the outlap, so that's not good. I think the track's a lot less grippy than practice. Oh, massive understeer there. Not good through there. So we're currently not on course to get that target under 2-minute 1. We're looking at a low 2-minute 1. So next lap's gonna have to be good. I think we are just going to sneak below. Oh, Greg is a lot quicker. That was not a quick lap. Right, let's try and beat that. Greg's pulled a monster lap out of the bag. I think we can wave goodbye to pole position because that's a hell of a long way in front of us. I'm going to try and sneak second. Well, we're not on for second at the moment. This is not good. My qualifying pace is not here at this track. Still losing time. We're not actually getting quicker. We're getting slower. So it's going to be tough. Well, Greg is not beatable. That's too fast. Let's see what we can do about P2. Lost quite a lot of time in that final corner.
Going to be pits here in a couple of laps, just be aware.
Oh, that's a shame.
Checker flag.
Lost a good 2/10 in the last corner. Oh my god, oh wow, James Wingfield beat me. Wow, the 10th seed beat me. I am not good at qualifying here. Nice lap, Greg. Well done, man. That's crazy, crazy, crazy fast. Oh my god, down to 4th. This is not 5th. Jesus. That's insane. I was so fast in practice. Wow. Okay, well that is the worst qualifying I've had all season.
Greg, you are so good.
That is unbelievable. Absolutely crazy pace. Whew, 5th place. But that, you can see that 2/10 I lost in the final corner would have put me second. So, very, very close for second. But good laps, James, Kyle, Clement.
Good.
Wow. So the guy that was in second at the end of lap 1 is down in 6th. So I wonder where on earth I was losing nearly a second to Greg. That is like... In practice, I was identical to Greg. We were both doing late 59s. But whew, okay. Unfortunately, these guys here probably won't be putting Greg under any pressure at the start, so he might just get away. So the target might have to be second. Try and clear these guys without any damage. I mean, it's hard to not get damage when you're at this track and you're in fifth, but need a good start and hope that no one takes us out. Well, it's not going to be as boring as the last one. I mean, unless I get taken out at the start. But hopefully it'll be a bit more of a race through the pack. That is mental fast. Right, grid. Here we go. Still not over that P5. Yeah, guys, this will be sensible on that one. It's bumpy as hell. Oh my god, look how far back from the front I am. I don't think I've ever been this far back. This whole season, I think my lowest qualifying is third. So. Anyway, right. So all the cars coloured the same as me with those red and black stripes. They're kind of on my team, if that makes sense. They shouldn't fight too hard. Obviously, I'm not looking for any special favours, guys, that are on Missed Apex, but if I am quicker, then let's not actually crash. That's probably all I'm asking. So you see there's two red and black striped cars there. And there's a couple behind as well. James Wingfield, P2. He's not going to want to give that up. Let's hope for a good start.
Green flag. Right side. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Kyle, I'm going to come through, dude. I think you have an issue by the looks of it. I was very close to hitting you then.
Still there. Still there. All clear, my man.
Let's go, Kyle. Let's go. James Wingfield is rapid here. Kyle, if you can see it in your heart not to dive bomb, we can drag up to these guys. So I think Greg's gone, but James Wingfield will be the target now. Let's see if we can get him.
He made to be Parker.
It's a long race. It's a shame Kyle had that moment at the start because it meant we lost the slipstream to these guys. We had to back off and lose a lot of time on those first few corners. Just bear with me whilst I find my feet, guys. So I don't want to crash, so I'm not easing myself in. Just need a few tenths just to get in his slipstream, so then we can start clawing that time back. Okay, now we're close enough to get a bit of a slipstream. The majority of the lap time I need to find is in that last corner. I need to practice that.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
So we actually gained a couple of tenths on the leader through the first sector there. Okay, James, I'm going to come through and go after Greg, man. Thanks, dude.
On your right. Still there. Clear, clear.
Let's go. Let's go. So he didn't fight me too much there, so that was good. So now we're not in the dirty air of a car. Let's see if we can close Greg down. He has pulled a tenth on us on this lap. So let's see. Oh, about the same. Depends how much he's pushing through here. I'm just not good at this corner. Lost 2 tenths on my own best here. Lost 3 tenths to the leader, so there's something about that last corner I'm just screwing up.
You're in second position right now, second.
And that was bad as well. Let's try and pull away from James. Just hope Greg's using up all his tyres at the start here. But he is still pulling away. I think he might just drive off, unfortunately. This might be a bit boring from here. I'll do my best there, guys. Let's push a bit harder, see what we can do. He's pulled away even more, even though I'm pushing harder. James is off. James is off. Kyle up to third. See if we can go any quicker through here. No. I pushed absolutely as hard as I could through there and lost 3 tenths, so I think Greg is just too quick. Don't know how I could have gone any quicker through that section. And he'll probably pull another 3 through here, annoyingly. So you can't get on the power. You see how bumpy it is? If I get on the power any earlier, I'm going straight in the wall on the left there. So it's just not worth it. For 2/10, it's not worth going in the barriers. Maybe Greg's got a more forgiving setup with the suspension or something. But he is a bit too quick. If we had a slipstream, and we could kind of stick with him on the straights, it wouldn't be so bad. But he's just a bit too quick. We might get traffic, but I think he's too far in front for the traffic to be a factor. Good that we did move past the other 3 cars ahead there. Oh, really suffering with understeer around here. Just can't get the thing to turn in. I think at the time we're losing. Oh, I need to turn the chat back on. Hey chat. Keep my hands on the wheel. Okay. That wasn't really any quicker, that line, but it wasn't much slower either. Only lost 1/10 to go that time. Yeah, annoyingly, I don't have an answer for that. It's dropping me like a stone. Even when I drive as perfectly as I can, he still pulls away. Wow, I don't know how he's pulling so much time through there. It's pretty crazy how much he pulls away from me in those final few corners. That was a little bit better through the final corner, okay. So I think maybe that's the technique, in a little bit earlier. We closed him down slightly there. Still 4 seconds to get, but how long is the race? Paula, it's 18 laps, we're on lap 7. So we're not far off half distance. yeah, roughly 30 minutes long for her. Greg absolutely obliterates me through that third sector there. There's nothing I can do about that. I literally can't go any faster through there. I'll just fall off the track. So guys on the stream, basically I'm just hanging on now, just driving around for the next however many laps, trying not to crash and trying to just collect this second place, because even on a perfect lap for me I'm nowhere near catching. I'm still losing half a second. So do I think I'll come across back markers? No, they're still 25 seconds ahead, so not yet, but nice thought. It's quite a long track this, so it takes quite a long time to catch up with the back markers. He's going to absolutely destroy me in this race. Well, you can see from qualifying, this isn't really my track. I'm not really very good with the bumps. I can't get the nose in. It seems like bounce over the bumps. Use it as a bit of a practice to try and get this corner right. That was not right, that was wrong. God, it's so hard to get the right line to that final corner. That was how not to do it.
10 laps to go.
So we're just under half distance. We might not even catch up with these back markers because they're still 23 seconds ahead. That was one of the best sectors I've done through there. He still pulled away 3/10. Alright, let's try and get the last corner right. I think that might be my fastest lap of the race at least. Yeah, that was my best lap of the race. That's something. So we're over half distance now. At least we didn't end up in a fight with the other guys behind for second. So at least we are pulling away from Carl and James. Because they were quicker in qualifying, but I have absolutely no answer to Greg Davies' pace in this race. See how bumpy it is there? You just can't get on the power. I think I need to practice that corner a lot. Back marker still 20 seconds away. I think I'm at the limit of how hard I can push. Well guys, sorry this hasn't been a particularly exciting race. The beginning was okay, but once Greg was gone. Still can't get that corner, still a 10th off. And that's a 10th off of me, that's not even a 10th off of a good lap. Need to be careful of the threat from Kyle behind, actually. So we've got 5 laps to go. I'm going to just spend some time practicing that one corner on its own over and over and over as hard as I can. You just can't do it in the race. Because if I do it wrong, practicing it, I'm going to be in the wall.
But 5 laps to go.
Three laps to go, is that right? Yeah, 3 laps to go as we cross the line this time. That's pretty much the quickest I've been to that final corner. So maybe that's what I need to do from now on. Deep there, that was not good. So crazy, we're not going to even pass any back markers at all. Oh, I've gone way too deep there.
Yeah, but trading smooth. A few more.
So just as a bit of a summary, I know it's not over yet, we've got 3 laps to go, but unless something strange happens, this is going to be the finishing order. We said at the start, second would have been a success. I kind of hoped to be fighting at least for first, but second will still gain us some iRacing. We're going to lose some ground in the championship to Greg, but he deserves it in this one. He's just fast enough. But yeah, in terms of iRating, if we finish here, we're going to gain some more, so that'll be good. Okay, definitely that wide and then tight technique seems to be the best one. That's the one I'm losing the least time. If I'd done that in qualifying, I would have been second on the grid. Then maybe we could have fought with Greg a bit. 2 laps to go.
Sorry.
Pretty sure my tyres are dying now, so I can barely keep it on the racing line. So, oh, it's still 2 laps to go. Ah, that's a shame. I thought we were only 2 laps, so we've still got 2 laps to go.
Two more, let's go.
I reckon there's a way to really commit to that last corner and the bumps don't affect you, but I haven't found it yet. Even then, I was like hanging on for dear life. It's so bumpy. I don't know whether it's coming across on a live stream, but I am hanging on through the last and the first corner. The rest of the track's not so bad. A little bit bumpy, but it's a lot slower. So we've barely seen another car after like lap 3. I promise you guys, sometimes the races on here are super exciting. I had one yesterday that was like the best race ever. You know, swapping positions every lap. And Greg was in that. And I beat him in that, so he's obviously found something. But yeah, it seems to be all the ones I stream are the most boring races, so sorry about that. Right, one more lap.
white flag this time.
See, I tried to push harder through there that time, it just went wider. It was even worse. So I really don't know what the answer is to there, but I'm not good at that last corner. I feel like these bumps are going to make my steering wheel fall off. Just rattling it about that much.
Thanks, Dan.
If I can nail that final corner though, Greg won't be pulling away. The majority of the gap he pulls to the last corner, I then pull him on the first few of the next lap, but it's not enough to make it back.
Not much longer till we pit. Any opportunity you give us an update on that car, we'd appreciate it.
Well guys, like I said, apologies for the boring race. That will be it for tonight. I don't think I'm going to do another one. I think we'll leave it there so I can go have some dinner. A long day at work. I'm going to practice this final corner, try and... Nope, that was slower too. So anything I do through there is just slow. Doesn't matter what line I take, so I'm going to have to work that out. Let's watch... In fact, tell you what, let's watch back some of Greg. Well done, Greg. And thanks to Kyle and James for not fighting me too hard there, guys. But good job, Greg. That was a nice,
Good
easy
job,
win
my
for you.
man. Awesome job today, fellas.
Yeah, well done, guys. Good racing. Couldn't catch your car.
Oh, well,
Right.
man. God, that pressure, James. Jesus.
Let's see what Greg does through the last corner. Let's go a few laps back. Let's go like a random lap here. Let's watch him. So what line's he taking? He's taking a really wide line. I wonder what, can we watch his qualifying? Wonder if we can watch his qualifying. Yeah, this is Greg's qualifying. Oh, let's watch this. Just want to see the last corner. Ah, that's is that pre-race warm-up? Wonder if this is qualifying. This might be qualifying. Right, let's watch him. Oh no, this is the race, but see what he does anyway. Medium, 5th, 4th. He just carries loads of speed in 4th. Okay, he doesn't get near the inside. Okay, that's what we need to try them. Just a high minimum speed. So we'll try that next time. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Let's end the stream there. And next week, same time, let's see if we can have a more exciting race. Next race, we are at Silverstone, I think. So that should be good. See you later.